Hey guys, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday so far, and nonetheless, an amazing weekend. A little injured right now. I kind of hurt my elbow in my earlier game today, but nonetheless, we're going to finish this assignment. And so, the assignment today is to describe the 4 different biases that we learned today personally. And so, I'm just going to go to each one of them, and I have some personal evidence, or I guess that I kind of wrote down on my own. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start with confirmation bias, which is seeking out and favoring or remembering information that supports the existing beliefs that you want true or whether it already is true, right? An example of this I thought of was my mom. She used to go on all these kind of diets, like keto diets and everything, and but she has really bad blood pressure and she has a really bad time of keeping track of it. And me and her other kids, my siblings, have to keep constantly getting on to her about keeping track of it. And these diets have been affecting her blood pressure crazy. And it took her a while. We finally got her on a diet that she likes and she's enjoying. But she just kept going on these diets like fasting, which is like really bad for her when you do have high blood pressure or low blood pressure. And despite the fact that she's like, oh, but the results are there, she was trying to find confirmation bias because she saw other people's confirmations agreeing to what she wants rather than it's not going to work for her, right? So that was just an example of that. Another example I got is representative bias, judging the probability of an event or the nature of a person based on previous stereotypical or mental stereotypical ideas of them, right? An example of this is my brother. He very quiet guy, loves to draw nonetheless, and is a very introverted nonetheless. And so a lot of people just assume that he's kind of small, not really into sports and all that until you actually meet him and find out he's like the talk of the party once you get talking to him, and he's like the most outgoing person ever, right? And so that's just another example of representative bias. A lot of people just thought he was this quiet kid that nobody really can get along with or connect with, right? But as soon as you start talking to him, he knows every sports team by heart. Big sports guy. He even plays soccer with me. And so that was an example of representative bias that I thought. Another one's illusion of control, the tendency to overestimate one's ability to influence events that are objectively determined by chance or outside forces, right? And so an example of this was, I guess today in my today's game, I thought I had the ability to do more than what I was capable of, and unfortunately hurt myself. And so it was a weightlifting accident, but nonetheless, a more practical example for you to understand is gambling, right? A lot of people, they are under the assumption that if they have the dice in their hands, they for sure control their probability of landing